Let's get into the next segment, Bowser's Blunders. Today we're going to talk about being laid off, what you need to do if you are indeed laid off. First of all, I'm going to tell people the biggest blunder people have made in the last couple of years is went out and overspent for a house that's too big, paid way more than they can afford, and now they're swimming in their houses underwater. I definitely would recommend that people hold off until they have, 6 months, a year, a nice nest egg built up, so that if you are laid off or you do lose your employment, then you could actually sustain yourself for a little while until you found additional employment. This article goes on to talk about being laid off versus being fired. Well, if you're laid off, then you may be able to get severance pay. If you're fired, you might be able to get severance pay, but it's not very likely. I guess it just all depends on the circumstances, but they're encouraging you to file for unemployment to see if you would qualify, and then be proactive. Contact the people that you have loans out with, your mortgage lender, contact your credit card companies. Reach out to other people and be proactive. Don't just let your bills pile up because you don't have any income coming in. And then also explore your healthcare options to make sure that if there is coverage available from your previous employer that's within your reach, that is affordable, then you could potentially get healthcare insurance. As previously mentioned, you want to build up that emergency fund just in case you need that money later on if you don't have any income. And then this article goes on to say that make a list of items in your budget that you can go without. Now, I know everybody thinks that they need Starbucks coffee, but you don't need Starbucks coffee. I know that people think that they need to take that extra trip to Target or Walmart, but you don't necessarily need to do that. Make a list of the things that you do need and stick to your budget. When you walk in the store, pass by all of those extra impulse buys that normally get you when you have extra income or discretionary income, but rather disposable income, but pass up on everything else and keep your resume updated. I don't care what job you have. I don't care if you're the CEO of some major corporation. At any given time, based on the way the economy is working and based on advancements in technology and amongst other things, anyone could lose their opportunity at any given time. So it's important to stay updated and stay practicing, mock interviews, keep your resume updated so that if you do find yourself in that situation where you lost your particular opportunity unexpectedly, that you can hit the ground running and be able to try to transition more smoothly into another role.